G'day beloved hearts. How are we all going out there? I come to you great love, compassion and peace and empathy for you today, and blessings for anyone who may be challenged at the moment during these recent energy shifts going on across the planet right now. I have been compelled and guided to come to you today and say to you that it's time for us to stand up and speak your truth. Hey Steffi, how are you? Now, I'm going to ask anyone who watches this at your own free will to share this video around so many more people can gain from the clarity around this live that I'm doing this morning here in Australia with you all, okay? The divine, universe, God is asking you to start speaking your truth. Now, to ponder this, guys, and I'm going to ask you, why do you struggle with speaking your truth of what you know to be true in regards to what's unfolding here on this beautiful planet of ours, Gaia, Earth, Mother Earth, whatever? Hey Jolene, good to see you, sister. A lot of us have been shut down. There's a lot of censorship across the world right now, okay, family of light, alright? And that's just a given. That's just the way it is. That's the powers to be trying to shut down our voice, keep us in a cage, keep us controlled and manipulated by telling us that we don't know nothing. Okay? Yeah, exactly. That's right, Steffi. Most of you out there are fearful of being ostracized, as Steffi just said, or not liked, or called crazy, or whatever the case, okay? Now, I want to say this, okay, guys, it's like, firstly and foremost, I'm not judging anybody who has a different perspective or opinion to me. Alright, but what we are here to do is plant the seeds of our truth. Whether that resonates with everybody is not for us to take on, okay? I love my crazy too, sister, believe me. Whoa. You gotta laugh or you gotta cry, guys, take your pick. So, we all know there's a massive awakening happening across the planet here. Let's subside from labels and all the rest of it. But there's an awakening, a consciousness, evolution of humanity here on Gaia, right? And a lot of us who know the truth are scared, like Steffi said, of being ostracized, being called crazy. You're crazy, right? You don't know what you're talking about. Well, actually, we do. We've been through the ring of fire, guys, and it's time to speak up and drop the seeds. We're not here to hammer it into people. We're not here to freaking berate people just because they don't believe us either, okay? Seriously, right? This isn't about judging others who are unaware. This isn't about tearing them down. This isn't about smacking them over the back of the head. This is about planting seeds of truth. Their truth may not be our truth, and that's okay. And if they don't want to resonate with that, that's okay too. We walk away, right? We walk away with our head held high and know that whatever plant we've seeded will either sprout or not. And that's up to them. That's their choice. They have free will here. We have free will here, right? But the point I want to get at today, let's get into this, right? Let's get real with this for a little bit, okay, guys? Seriously, with all due respects and enough of the shenanigans for a moment. Why? Why do people why are people fearful of speaking the truth? G'day, Wayne. How are you, brother? Well, I'll tell you why. It's because as children, we were shut down. As children, we were shut down. We weren't allowed to be heard. We were shunned. And we were put into a box. And we were told to conform to societal standards. You can't be free. You can't have a voice. You're a child. Right? Which means we were controlled and we were manipulated and we placed conditions on us and patterns and belief patterns of what society deems to be appropriate in this world, right? Now I'm going to ask you guys once again, if you want, please feel free to, I ask you, your free will, to share this video around so many more people can gain clarity around this truth, right? It doesn't matter what truth you hold, and we're not here to fight people either, okay, everyone. I want to make this clear. We're not here to fight people's truths, their other truths. If their truth doesn't resonate with us, our truth, then that's okay. We can agree to disagree, but accept their belief and their truth, and that's perfectly perfect, right? Like I said before, we're not here to tear people down just because they don't believe us. We know what's going on. And a lot of souls here on this beautiful planet are on different paths and different learnings here. And they may not see it. They may not see it this lifetime. They may not see it in this life cycle as before. And that's perfectly okay. Okay, Sasuna, how are you? Good to see you. Right? We're not here to tear people down. We're just here to plant seeds, right? Little seeds, right? Little seeds along the way. Everyone we meet. You know, I met a lady this morning on my walk out here in nature, and you know, I planted a few things with her, and she shared a bit of stuff with me about her journey over the last 3 years as well. And I said, do you know much about it? She said, no. I said, do you mind if I share it? She said, no, that's fine. So I dropped a few seeds in there for her. Now, just on a side note, she's on her own, and she's starting to empower herself because of what she went through 3 years ago. And I said, you keep going. You keep empowering yourself. Because you know what? You're the only one that is here to stand true to yourself of who you are. But when you look back at the childhood, guys, and you see the concept of what you've been through and how you were controlled and manipulated. G'day, Maria. How are you? Good to see you, sister. And you look at the control and the conditioning and the programs of how you were told how to be and how you had to be and how you had to listen to the mainstream and everything else, right? There's enough censorship across this world now. We are being censored. We are, in great forms and great ways, in some shape or form, we are being censored. And we're being beaten down constantly because we're the nutcases, we're the crazy people. We're not. We're not. Awesome, Sasuna. We're not crazy, guys. Right? We know what's going on this planet. Okay? We know what's going on. And today this is why I come to you guys all the time, is I want to empower you. I want to empower you to come back into your truth. I want to empower you to find your own truth. In regards to this journey, this ascension, this, whatever you want to call it, right? Awakening of humanity, the conscious evolution, right? I want to empower you to come back to your own truth. And I want to empower you to share your truth and open your voice and speak. And it doesn't just about, because when you speak your truth and share your story, you're healing yourself. Right? You're healing yourself. Now, how many times have I shared my story over the past X amount of years of what I've been through in my life and stuff, right, with you guys, and I've healed through all of it. I've healed through a lot of it, and I'm still working through bits and pieces. Obviously, we all are. We're all a work in progress, right? G'day, Palula. But what I want to say to you is it's okay for you to speak up. It's okay to say to your friends, this is not how I see it, but I respect your truth. But this is how I see it. It's about saying to your lovers, your partners, right, and your family, well, I don't see it this way. This is my truth, but I respect your truth. This is my truth, and I respect your truth. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, seriously, guys, it comes back to respecting everybody else's own opinions too, but you can plant the seeds, and that's fine. And those seeds will grow. They may not grow this lifetime. They may grow next life cycle. Who knows? Right? Yeah, exactly, Palula. You got to start with yourselves inside. You got to let go of the judgments upon yourself. Oh, what if I'm judged for, what I say? What if I'm shunned? What if I'm shamed and made to feel guilty for my truth? Bullshit. That's conditioning. That's control and manipulation upon yourself. Right? I'm empowering you guys today to stand in your power and your truth and speak up about what you see, what's happening in the world here right now. How you've been lied to. and manipulated and controlled by the powers to be on this planet who want to place you in a cage. They don't want you sharing your truth, because that means they lose power. Yeah, we don't fit into society. That's right, Sasuna. If you don't feel like you fit into this world, then you are the change. That's pretty much it. Now, I want to say, on a side note too, guys, this is very important too. I want to remind you too that we are not here to fight the system. We are not here to fight the system. We are not here to fight the system. G'day, Laura. How are you? Good to see you, sister. That's right. We're the ones to bring the change about so soon. Exactly. Right? We are not here to fight the system, guys. But we are here to speak our truth. It won't be liked. And you won't be accepted by a lot of people. G'day, Genesee. How are you, sister? Good to see you pop in there. And that's okay. Because when you put aside the thought processes of the ego saying, oh my God, I'm so scared, I'm going to be shunned, oh my God, they're going to lock me up, they're being crazy. Shh. No. 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 You're not crazy, guys. There is an awakening happening on this planet. There is a conscious evolution of humanity, right? And you are entitled to speak your truth. You're entitled to stand up and say, well, I don't agree with that. And I don't want to do that. Oh, but we know what's best for you. But do they? Do they? Do they really know what's best for you? Or do you know what's best for you? Well, let me tell you right now, you know what's best for you. Don't listen to me, even. If this doesn't resonate with you, don't listen to me. If this does, share the video around so we can plant more seeds and help other people who are starting to wake up, who are starting to see the truth, who are starting to want to speak the truth and see what's going on. Because we are here to speak our truth. That's right. There's always an agenda, Sassoon, absolutely. Too many people, especially in relationships, romantic relationships or friendships, they hide away. And they don't speak their truth to their partners or their friends and say, well, I don't agree with that. So what happens is they hide. And they don't speak, and they close their throat chakra up, right? Okay? Yeah, money, exactly. That's right, Sassoon. They're motivated by money. It's just about love, family life. This is about love, 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 love. Not fear, 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 fear. Don't fear speaking your truth. Don't fear standing up and saying, well, I don't believe what you're saying. Be discerning about everything you hear, family of light. Seriously. Okay? Yeah, we are the light to the path. Absolutely, Genesee. The rainbow bridge is there. And many will cross over, guys, but we have to be there speaking our truth and helping them and guiding them. As I said previously, we're not here to shove it down their throat like a bloody pill. We're here to plant the seed with love and kindness and say, well, this is how I see it. Would you like to hear more? It's about how you speak. It's how about you use your words. Communication is key when you speak your truth to others. And they may still shut you down, and that's okay. Then you find somebody else who wants to resonate with you and listen to what you got to say. Exactly. I look forward to reading it, Sasuna. I really do. So, go back to the childhood programs, guys. Like I said before, let's go back to the childhood programs, okay? Ask yourself, were you shut down as a child? Were you shut down? Were you shut down by peer groups, by your teachers, by your parents, by whoever? Were you shut down and stopped by being able to speak up and use your truth? Were you told you weren't worthy of speaking your truth? Were you told you were crazy? Were you told, yeah, we're holding the lantern, that's right, Genesee. Because we are the lighthouses, guys. We are holding the lantern for others who want to come through. But I want to say to you that please ask yourself that question, because these are patterns and conditioning and programs you're unraveling with this in regards to speaking your truth. Because if you were shut down as a child, then it's time to stand up as an adult, take responsibility and accountability for yourself, release those programs and conditionings, and stand up and have your voice heard. Not everybody's going to like it, and that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's going to agree with you, and that's okay too. But we're here to break that down, that pattern, that program down. black and white, thinking, yeah, I hear you, Genesee, I know, it's okay, I get it, yeah, right, nut crazy. You crack me up, Sassoon, you actually crack me up, seriously. And the hell is in your mind, guys, okay, right? And, hey, Larissa! Oh, I miss you too, sis. We're gonna have to catch up soon on a live video, on a video chat on Messenger. Hey, you and I, after I finish the live, if you're free, we can catch up for a chat. Because I haven't spoken to you for feels like forever. So I wanted to share that with you guys today. Is remember to unravel those feelings of guilt and shame and where you're shutting your voice down because you're too scared or fearful of speaking your truth to your partners or to your friends or to your family. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to end up in a freaking massive argument, guys. Seriously, it just has to be. Well, I don't see it that way. If they want to shun you, then they don't. Then that's superficial love. If they understand you and respect you, and say, okay, I respect your belief. You know, Jamie or Susan or whatever, whoever it is, right? That's your truth. That's fine. We respect that. Then that's great. Then the superficial love is when they shun you and walk you away from you. Say, well, we don't want to know you. We're going to disown you because you're nut crazy. It's like, well, okay, have at it. Go, walk away from me then. I'm going to keep walking. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do, and I'm going to keep speaking my truth if you like it or not. Because we're not here to be liked, guys. We're not here to be liked. We're not here, you know, to have a fanfare here. We're here to speak our truth as a tribe of oneness, because we are one. And we all have this wisdom within us. It's within us, this wisdom. Alright? The wisdom of the ages. But unless we speak up, this world's going to take a long road home. And it's a journey, like Jeremy said the other day. It's a journey. It's not a race either. Because there's no finish line, okay? I want to remind you, everyone, of this, there's no finish line. But as long as you stand up and you speak your truth and you come from a heart-centered place of love, kindness and compassion and respect for others' beliefs, that's fine. They're allowed to have their beliefs. But all we want to do is just plant the seed to show them that there's a better way of unity, love, compassion, peace, and compassion for people. That's what it's all about. So go back to your childhood wounds, guys, and see where you were shunned or shut down as a child, and release that conditioning, those thought processes, and that patterns and belief patterns in your mind, because they're fake. That's not real. You're allowed to speak your truth. That's what we're here to do. Does that mean you wait for the last person? No, Sassoon, you don't wait for the last person at all. You keep walking forward. And those who will attract to your vibration will come to you. They'll gravitate towards you, and then you can share your truth. We're not here to save anybody, guys, either. We're not here to save anybody, seriously, but we're here to speak our truth and speak how we see things, right? Yeah, the physical experience, right, Larissa, I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, alright. Yeah, absolutely, that's fine, Larissa. Alright, I love you, sister, you're amazing. We will catch up definitely later on, this afternoon, my time, okay, here in Australia, alright? Swing me a message, hey, or just jump on and do the video call, whatever. I'm not going anywhere in a hurry. Yeah, so no, Sassoon, it doesn't mean we keep walking forward, we keep moving forward, and those who are looking for the information, who are awakening to themselves, they will draw to us, and we can plant those seeds. But it doesn't mean we can't keep sharing that truth out there, regardless, whether it be on social media or out in the street, because when you start speaking your truth, that's your freedom and sovereignty right there, guys. That's your freedom and sovereignty right there. When you start speaking your truth and stop being fearful of what people are going to say or think about you, that's your freedom. And if you have to walk away from that relationship, then walk away. That's right, don't stay in a burning building. Exactly right, Genesee. Don't stay there where you're not wanted or you're not appreciated or respected. And the other side of the coin too, guys, I want to share this quickly, this has just dropped into me from my higher self, is also be aware that if you're in a relationship and those people, be discerning of if they agree with you, it may be true, but then they may be also manipulating you and controlling you to stay in that relationship by saying, oh, yeah, John, yeah, I hear you, I know what you're saying, yeah, I get it, right? And then the fights ensue all the time because they lied to you. They manipulated you and controlled you in that relationship to hold you in a holding pattern instead of you saying, well, I don't believe what you're saying. Right? Yeah, absolutely. Same here, sis. I got the same, Larissa. I've had a lot coming through in the last couple of weeks. More childhood wounds are healing for me too, on a smaller level. So I want you to be aware of that, guys, okay? Because not everybody is true to their word either. We're in a relationship or family. They may agree with you, but they may not either. They may be just putting on a fake mask and say, oh, yeah, we'll disagree. You know, that's okay. Yeah, whatever. You know, she's crazy, but, you know, whatever. You know. Thanks, Larissa. We'll definitely talk later soon in a couple of hours. Hey, sis, no worries. I'll be free. So I just want to be aware of that. I want you to be aware of that, guys, because we don't want to be placed in a bigger cage where we're still penned. We want to be able to speak our truth and be free to speak it with love in our hearts and kindness and compassion for other people. Have compassion for yourself and for others, but still plant the seed. But just be aware, there's a lot of manipulation and control that's still out there in the world. And I don't want to see you guys controlled and manipulated with this either. Whether it be in a relationship or whether you got friends or family members or whatever the case, right? Seriously, be discerning, feel the energy. Are they speaking their truth when they say, yeah, I agree with you, I know what you're saying, you know, yeah. Energy speaks louder than words, family of light. Energy speaks louder than words. Energy speaks louder than words. So tap into yourself and feel the truth behind what they're saying to you. G'day, Travis. How are you, brother? If they are openly saying you're crazy, great, walk away. As Genesis said, get out of the burning building. Right? Because you're not doing any service, but you're not doing any service to anyone else or to yourself by hanging around trying to bang your head against a brick wall by getting them to change their view. Because they may not change. But if you planted the seed, that seed may sprout one day. Or it may not. Doesn't matter. But at least you've done your job and planted that seed without trying to tear them down at the same time. We're not here to tear people down, guys. We're not here to judge people. We're just here to plant the seeds and speak our truth. With no shame or no guilt. No judgment upon yourself either for speaking your truth. Right? Because that's what we're here to do. We are the change. We are the change. Ride this short bus, Sasuna. Oh dear. So we are the change, guys. Okay, we are the tribe here to bring together unity, consciousness for a world that really, really needs to be loved. Okay, but speaking your truth, open your throat chakra and stop fighting people, please. Right? Stop fighting people. If people aren't agreeing with you, then walk the hell away. Save yourself. Okay, you're fired. Okay, Travis. Something else will pop for you, brother. No worries. Something else will pop up for you. Right? So, please, guys, speak your truth, open your throat chakra, and walk away from people who are going to argue with you, because seriously, it's a waste of your energy, and you're only draining yourself by arguing with them in the first place. They either agree or they don't. There's only two sides of the coin of this, right? They either agree or they don't. At least you've done your job and planted the seed to some degree. A lot of people are open and becoming more open and receiving the information that's what's happening across this planet right now. But a lot of people, no, they're not interested. They're happy sitting in the cage. Don't be told what to do, guys. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just sharing my wisdom with you, because I know that you have the power within you to stand up and speak your own truth from your own throat chakra and be empowered within yourself. That's right, energy vampires, Genesee. Don't be a party to an energy vampire, guys. They're out there. People will try. G'day, Michelle. How are you, sister? People will try to drain you by arguing with you, and that's not cool. Then you're wasting your energy. Doesn't mean you love them any less. You don't love them any less. This means that you're conserving the energy for those people who want to hear you, where there's that equal energy exchange, right? Seriously, it's got to be an equal energy exchange, okay? All right. So, oh, hi, Travis. Oh, you silly goose. I love you, brother. Candace, how are you, sister? Good to see you. So I hope I've covered enough in this live today for you guys, seriously, because it's important. I really felt compelled to jump on and do this, and I ask you again, please share this around to as many people as you can. I want this truth to get out there as much as people, so people can understand and empower themselves to speak their truth and not be fearful or shamed or guilted into not speaking their truth, because that's how our throat chakra shuts off if we don't speak our truth, right? All right. Thank you, Genesee. And good to see you. We'll speak this afternoon, Larissa, definitely, okay, for sure. All right? I'll have my phone ready to take your call from Messenger. So I leave it at that, guys. I feel like I've covered enough today with this live in regards to helping you get through the programs and patternings of childhood abuse, of where you were shut down with not speaking, being able to speak up and speak your truth. All right? Don't be ashamed. Don't be guilty. Don't be guilted into feeling like you're a nutcase, because you're not. We know what's going on here. Even I know what's going on, and I knew from a childhood, but I was shut down. But then I had to go through all of those experiences to get to where I am today. I'm still learning and growing. I'm not above you. I walk with you guys as an equal. I really do, truly. And I'm deeply humbled for the experiences I've gone through. Anyway, so I'll leave you with it. All right? And I send you my infinite peace and blessings and grace and ease today. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you are loved by the unseen presence. Step up and speak that truth loud and proud, and walk away if they don't want to hear you. All right? Larissa, we'll talk this afternoon, definitely, okay, sis? G'day, Amy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you, Amy, right back at you. So, a beautiful afternoon, nighttime, wherever you are, guys. I love you deeply. Love you unconditionally. Your treasures to behold. We've got this. Keep shining your light. Keep sharing your truth. Even if people don't want to hear it, walk away and find somebody else who will hear you. Don't waste your energy on energy vampires trying to drain you. I love you. Take care. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.